What wax? You may have heard of soy, heard of paraffin, maybe some whispers of coconut apricot cream. Whatever you have explored in the past, today is the day to identify what would work best. Hey girl, hey, my name's Telicia and I teach entrepreneurs everything you need to know about making candles. If you're interested in that sort of content, then make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on anything I post. Also, if you need one-on-one coaching, you can sign up here for us to go through your specific business together and how I can help take it to the next level. Or if you just want some quick recipes, sign up for patreon.com/bossvision and gain access to all the wax and fragrance secrets. If you need self-guided learning, then I definitely recommend you grab an ebook here or the entire bundle, girl. Just make sure you're set up for success. I also have my own candle business and I have recently launched a faith-based candle collection at senseofvision.com. His word brings life. You can use the code YouTube for 20% off. My goal is to give you a detailed, in-depth description of what I've used and the pros and cons of each. By the way, I just moved to Texas. Stay tuned for a Texas home tour coming soon. This was $2 freaking at the $2 store at the mall. Crazy, very soft, very high quality, and it's brown. It matches my skin tone. So when I first started with my candle business, I had the same question that you have right now. The biggest issue was nobody's really helping. I would just guess if I get soy, I'll be able to sell it because it's toxin free. That's what everybody said. Make a soy candle, make soy. But in my head, I'm like, I'm money based. I had been furloughed and then let go from a hotel as a sales manager at a hotel, which was the best thing that ever happened to me because it was a toxic industry. The timing, I had a lot of money and a lot of time. I was just sitting at home with money and time. And I'm like, I'm not trying to waste this money on soy. You know what I mean? Soy, I heard, doesn't give you a hot throw. Because what I would do was I Googled, I was like, candle vendors. And I found Candle Science. And then I looked at the reviews of the soy. Fun fact, soy wax always has a number behind it. And I'm just like, oh, that's something cheap. It's like giving like made in China. You know what I mean? No shade to China. But that's immediately my transparent thought when I came to arrive at deciding what wax to use. So just looking at the wax, soy, it doesn't have a strong hot throw. Don't want to do that. Then I came across beeswax, which everybody said, oh, it smells good, it's great. And I was like, but it's yellow. That's weird. I don't want a yellow candle to sell. That's kind of weird as well. Not my vibe. So then I went and I was just like, okay, what else is there? I found Makesy. At that time, they were called Wooden Wick Co. And I was very stingy with my paper. I had the paper, but I was stingy about that. And Makesy, Wooden Wick Co. was the most expensive vendor out, and I took a risk. I bought a wax discovery kit. It was like 50 bucks, free shipping. Came to me with beeswax, cocoa soy, and coconut apricot cream. Yeah, so I had all three of those wax on my table in my kitchen, and it was me and them alone. I didn't know what to do, but then I thought about what to do and I did it. I grabbed some Libby jars that I had for quite some time. Some, I don't know, 10, 12 ounce Libby jars and some wicks. I wonder what wicks they were. Maybe some eco wicks, maybe some CD series wicks, but I just grabbed some wicks and I made 3 candles with the same scent, 3 different wax and the same wicks, and I just burned them. And I was just checking for performance, and this was before I even got a strong hot throw. Like, I was just making this decision, just like trying something new. And while I was identifying, beeswax smelled great. Beeswax has a little pungent little twang at the end. Like, I know I'm not the only one. Comment if you ever smelled beeswax. It smells like, it kind of smells like corn, a little bit of like corn, popcorn plus your candle. Like, do you want to smell like baby powder popcorn? No, you want to smell like baby powder. So I didn't like that. And then cocoa soy was mild, but coconut apricot cream was bright. That was like my first hot throw. Fell in love. The best part about coconut apricot cream is the smooth top, the hot throw, and then the durability. Like, it just is easy to use and it smells, it's just the best. Like, honestly, just the freaking best. Well, also guys, I did run into a bit of trauma in the beginning because what I found out on social media like YouTube is that anybody could pick up a camera and say they know something. So it's important for you, instead of just going to somebody's video, looking at their like the video alone, do your research. Like, look at their other video, look at their social media, really research and see if this is a person who knows what they're talking about. Because I came across a girl and she didn't really know what she was talking about, but she was confident and she told me all the wrong things. She said to get a hot glue gun, put a wick into a jar. Never do that. Please don't do that. I've experienced it and it didn't work out. Like, it was just messy, more expensive, and just stupid overall. Like, why am I taking a glue gun and like it's, and then that little glue like adhesion thin thing comes through. It's just annoying, right? You don't want that. So no, use a wick sticker. Wick stickers are clean and they still do the same thing. But more than that, she also said you should start IGI 6006. Like, she said that she used it. But what I realized in YouTube land or in social media land, people say half of the truth. So it's important, like I said, do your research. She meant that she uses IGI 6006 plus food grade amount of coconut. And I didn't know that. I just went to candlescience.com and bought IGI 6006 proudly, excitingly, like she said, and I bought some Eco Wicks and I bought some Libby jars. I was like, boom, I'm about to be a milli. She said to do it, I'm doing it. I got that IGI. First, it's very like durable. It's a great, you know, wax at face value. You're like, oh, perfect, that wax is great. It's like choppable, it's easy to use. So then you realize, dang, no, this is gonna be so hard. Like, I was like, what temperature? Candle Science, crickets, they said nothing. I'm like, Candle Science, what temperature? And they just like, use your best judgment. I'm seeing reviews, seeing all the 1-star reviews. This is after I made the purchase. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. Like, why did I make the purchase without identifying what the temperature? Why did I do that? I'm in Canada making Facebook groups, all embarrassed, hunched over at my computer late at night. It's dark. I'm just looking in there trying to understand how to use this wax. One person was like, you are supposed to heat it to 180 and then let it get low to 160, then add your fragrances, stir it for 2 minutes, and then pour it into a pre-warmed jar. If you're watching this video right now and you heard that, does that sound sustainable? Does that sound like something you would want to repeat? I don't think so. So that was me. I was like, you know what? No, I'm okay. I'm gonna not do this. I just want to graduate. And that's when I found the Wooden Wick Co. So they changed my life. It was the best experience I could have ever had. Very stingy still with money. So I was like, dang, why does coconut apricot cream cost so much more? It costs like $20 more. But I was just in my limited worldly beliefs, which if you watch this channel, you'll understand that to have anything successful, you cannot limit it to your own idea of how it could be executed, because once you give it to God, he will do exceedingly abundantly above all, and he'll make things happen that make no sense, because he created sense, he created logic, he created practical, period. So with that, I was fearful about coconut apricot cream, but I still bought it. I bought it so much from Wooden Wick Co. They sold out. Back in the day, Wooden Wick Co., they did some really rude stuff. Like, I remember, well, I mean, everybody did, so I'm not just gonna blame them. Everybody in 2020 had a shortage of wax. I don't remember what happened at the end of 2020, but something happened and they took money. Like, I ordered 45 pounds of coconut apricot cream from Makesy. They took the money, but my order got lost somewhere. I never heard from them for like 2 months, and that's when they had a customer service phone number. They don't have that no more. I was on the phone like, hey girl, hey, like, where's the wax? Oh, sorry about that. You want some virgin coconut soy? And I'm like, how are you gonna just say, oh, sorry about that, here goes some other wax, when it's just like, you could have emailed me. Wow. So she sent the coconut soy, and it was the same experience as what I remember. It's mild, it's not as strong. Coconut apricot cream was the closest thing to me to a Bath & Body Works candle, based upon my simple math and recipe. If you are a wizard and you like play around with grams and all that stuff, you could do soy and figure it out. But if you are simple and just, I don't know, wanting to make a strong candle fast with no problem, sinkholes, tunneling, and smooth tops, none of that wick adhesion, nothing, I just use coconut apricot cream. Simple. Coconut 83 was something I tried at one point. Very expensive, and it just, I mean, everybody said it's better than coconut apricot cream, but I don't think so. I feel like coconut apricot cream has a food grade amount of paraffin, which leads us to know that it has a bit of the carcinogens, the toxins that, you know, other vendors like Bath & Body Works or pure paraffin candle makers are using, but it's not full in the totality, you know, so it's more so reliable. I would not say go with anything but coconut apricot cream. If I knew what I knew now, I would just go coconut apricot cream and do the 10% Telicia method. Y'all know God is real. It is 4 p.m. and I see the moon. Yes, that's miscellaneous, but I'm just saying he here. But yeah, that was the end of this video. I really hope it was helpful. I want to be fully transparent about my process and what could benefit you. And honestly, I think that coconut apricot cream changed my life. Just as I was struggling to get a hot throw, intimidated about the entire industry, wasting money, so much money on so many random things. Like, hopefully this channel, you will take more from this channel, because I post a lot more than just this video. I post regularly about other things that work best, but definitely hope that that was beneficial, because girl, that changed my life. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour, just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.